Hello, my crafty friends. It's Nikki with Little Crafty Nook, and I am doing this 20 crafty questions. Um, Call Me Crafty Al Alicia put up this challenge for us, and I'm so very excited to do this. And I wanted to do a face to face, and so here we go. Question one: Where does your channel name come from? Well, I don't know how much you can see here, but it is literally a nook. I am in the corner of our office. So we have 3 desks total. And I'm just in the corner here. And I have a little workstation, die cutting station over here. I have this is not part of the crafting, but off to the table, I have my Christmas wrap over here. It's a curved IKEA table. And then I have one set of Alex drawers. And then one set of just plastic storage drawers. And then over here, I have a set of fabric drawers that I keep most of my holiday and birthday stuff in. And then my Christmas stuff is all out in the garage. And that's it. And I use under my desk as storage also. So that's it. A little crafty nook. So I thought it fit. Okay, number 2. What type of crafts does your channel focus on? Card making. I typically I will use different mediums within that craft, within the card making. I've done watercolor pencil. I can do a watercolor. I enjoy painting. I need to do some more of that. But yeah, I stick to the cards. What else do you share? Where else do you share your creations online? That's question number 3. I do on Facebook because it does kind of spread the word about my channel a little bit. Number 4, how long have you been crafting? Oh, wow. A friend of mine who used to be a patient found out that I was interested in this kind of stuff, and so she gave me her die cutting machine. It's a big kick. And then lots of pen and paper and lots of wood blocks. There's some up here, as a matter of fact. And so that was probably 4 years ago. It'll be 5 years in January. Well, 4.5 years. What is the first crafty item you remember making? And I'll talk about this later in another question. I was about 6 or 7, and I made a Mother's Day card for my mom, of course. And so there's an interesting, funny story to that, and I'll highlight that later. And then the next thing, I was at a day camp or something, and I made, I don't know, for people who remember when it was really popular to glue macaroni all over a bottle. That's what I did. So, then after that, let me get a picture. Okay, if you can see that. After that, I made potpourri craft baskets and little wall hangings, and with my friend in Texas. So I've been, and then my painting. Last year, I made it a point to. Sorry about that. I made it a point to make a painting, do a painting for everybody, for my brother and his family's birthdays all last year. So that was fun. Okay, what's my favorite type of craft? I like card making. I did some scrapbooking. Oh, I forgot to mention that in my other question. I did a scrapbook for my oldest granddaughter. Oh, she was about 13 at the time. And when I went to her high school graduation and then her party, guess what was laying out was that scrapbook. I was like, oh my God. It just brought tears to my eyes. Sorry about that. Uh, I mean, I thought I didn't know if they still had it or not, and so I was very thrilled to see that. It I had pictures of her from when she was little bitty, all the way up to like when I stopped. She was like 12 or 13. She had a violin, and so she had that out, and it was so special. Anyway, okay. Which of your creations is currently your favorite? Actually, I had my mom just recently passed away, and all the cards that I had sent her, they I got back. So those are my favorite because those are keepsakes now. So anyway, she was always so happy to get my cards. So that makes me feel really really good. Um, okay, what do you do with your finished projects? Sell them, give them away, etc. I do give them away. Um, I make birthday cards and get well cards and sympathy cards and just thinking of you cards that I send just willy nilly to my friends, just on the spur of the moment, just something to brighten people's day. If you could learn a new craft slash art, what would it be? Well, here's what's so interesting about the term art. Art can refer to so many things: writing, playing an instrument, um, crafting like this, painting. So, piano, I'm really bad with piano right now. I don't know if I can do it because of my wrists. I'm learning to play the mountain dulcimer right now. My son is actually making me one, so that's pretty awesome. I do paint. Everything is worthy of improvement for sure. So I would just indulge myself more with the things I'm already doing if I had the time. So, but you, but there again, we have to make time, right? Okay. Where do you create? Um, right here. And sometimes I'll go out and watch a YouTube video, and I have my little wooden TV tray right there that I'll cut things on or I'll glue things on. Like I remember I was gluing a bunch of little Christmas hats on my Southwestern couple, and that's another question down here. What would your ultimate craft space look like? Oh, just a separate room would be wonderful. Right now, my craft desk is one of three desks in the corner. So just to have my own space, my own complete room, even if it's 10 by 10, which is, this isn't much bigger, maybe 12 by 12. So, yeah, I would like to have separate drawers that would fit 12 by 12 paper and all my craft stock. Right now, it's hanging on the wall in a canvas file folder. Two desks, maybe total, and a ceiling mounted camera. Yeah, just more drawers, more space. uh, have you ever had any crafty accidents or mishaps? Just all the time. Um, yeah, I spill things. Stuff ends up, ink will fall face down, lid off on the carpet. Don't say anything to my boyfriend. Yeah. um, Stuff like paper or things I want to use, stamps even, will get caught under my chair and then I'll roll on it and ruin them. Yeah, just wonderful. Do you have any funny craft stories to share? Well, this is kind of bittersweet. It's funny and now it's sad. Um, when I was, like I said, 6 or 7, I made a Mother's Day card. And I put in it, uh, What is it exactly? To the best mother I was ever a child of. Now that's just silly. I mean, isn't it? But it was so cute. And she didn't tell me about that for several years later. And then we would tease back and forth. And she told me, well, you're the best child I was ever a mother of. So, yeah. And now, of course, that's just that much more special. I think I'm going to say something about that at her memorial. But okay. Um, what is your favorite drink and or snack to have while crafting? Um, Usually just a drink, whatever is in my hand at the moment, coffee or tea. Right now, my favorite is water with green tea, a packet of green tea stuff in it. So yeah. Do you watch slash listen to anything while you craft? If yes, what? Sometimes I'll put on another YouTuber's video to do it while while I'm crafting to actually follow them. But other than that, no, I don't play music or anything. What is your biggest craft purchase regret? I don't think anything specifically, but anything I buy just really, oh, I think I have to have it, and then I don't use it. It's nice to have at least one or two projects in mind when you see something that somebody else is showcasing. To just buy, I that's what gets me in trouble. I have a lot of stuff considering my space. What is your most favorite craft purchase? Um, well, the desk itself. My boyfriend asked me a few, 2 years ago now what I want. 3 years ago, what I wanted for Valentine's Day, and I said I didn't hesitate. I need a new desk. I was using an old, not architect. Yeah, maybe that kind that goes up and down. Um, that I was using that. So anyway, this is just hands down the best thing. If you could use only one adhesive for your crafty projects, what would it be? A small tape runner. Those are excellent. I think the ATG, the big pink thing, would be too big for me. Hard on my wrists. But the little ones are fine. Use them up, throw them away. If you could only use products from one company for the next month, which would it be? Um, well, I have a lot of Stampin' Up, so yeah, I would do that because I started with them and then branched out a little bit, so I have quite the eclectic bunch of stuff. Who is one crafter that you love to watch, follow, and that you think needs a lot of love? Should subscribe to each other. Yes, which I do. When I see a new subscriber in my notifications, I go to theirs and just kind of watch their stuff too and subscribe. So it's awesome. It's a win-win. There's so many. Okay. Apparently, when I got that phone call, it just kicked me right off. So let's finish up real fast. I was right on the last question. There are so many YouTubers that I watch. Bourbon Street Crafts, Beth, Mary Polanco. She's amazing. She's so hilarious. Um, Alicia with Crazy Paper Chick. She even has an Etsy store that I bought from several times. I've started watching with Jennifer McGuire, and her cards are absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. And her craft room is like none other, just magnificent. Um, Gosh. And of course, Alicia, crazy, call me, ugh, call me Crafty Owl. um, Gosh, like I said, there's just so so many wonderful people, and there's so many small YouTubers. Oh, Justine Hovey. She does the Save the Crafty YouTuber, which I think is awesome. That's how you find out about all the smaller crafters too. So I think it's awesome. And then into the next question: who do you watch as non-crafter? And there's a lot of people out there, professionals and non-professionals, that are so willing to help us learn how to use YouTube and to learn how to create great videos. And so I really enjoy watching them. Justin Brown, Nick Nimmons, and some of the young girls even I've watched. I mean, it's this generation, of course, they grew up with computers and everything, so it's great. Um, we can learn a lot. And so getting back to question 17, I talked about my desk. That's probably the biggest purchase. But the one thing that I've actually used the most um, is this Southwestern couple. I alluded to that earlier with the little Christmas hat. And this has by far been the biggest thing that I've used in this room besides my cardstock. So anyway, it's from Diversions, number 542. And I think I got it from scrapbooks.com. I don't know. But I was turned on to this by a friend of mine in a card class at our church. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. And it's been a pleasure. I've had a lot of fun with this, and I hope you watch the other contributors. She really put out a fun challenge this time. Thank you so much, Alicia. Bye-bye.